Good morning, dear Sahad family. Akwaba, I'm watching. I will be your host. I'm Hyacinth Uresi, and let us start this Wednesday with inviting our Mother Kundalini to join our attention in the lotus of our Sahasrara and ultimately the divine Sahasrara of Shri Mataji. So, I don't know if you were present in a few other morning meditations. Just from below the Muladhara is the mother principle Shri Gauri, and we can from there raise our Kundalini. The Sahaja Yogis are the epitome of the creative powers. They are the epitome of God's desire. That's what He desired. That's why He created the cosmos, the universe, and this earth. So now His desires is fulfilled when He sees seeds being reflected through the Sahaja Yogis. But there are still a few things that we have to clear out within ourselves. This is a quote from Shri Devi Puja in France, 1986. So, with regards to worshipping, we use mantras. And here's a quote from Mataji is talking about mantras. Mantras are to give strength to the deities, to your deities. Of course, deities are very powerful, but strength, meaning the vehicle which is carrying the deity, becomes much stronger. And you can find all these quotations at the back of the Nirmala Vidya mantra book. This is in Austria, 1985. Now, let's put our attention in our hands and on the top of our head. And just see if we can find some stillness. And put our hands on our hearts, our center hearts, and take a deep breath in. 3 times. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shri Shiva resides in the left heart. Yet when all the deities are awakened, their vibration spreads throughout our body. In the Sushumna channel, let us take a deep breath with our attention from the base of our spine up to the top of our head. We breathe in, we raise our attention, and as we breathe out, we leave it at our sastra. I hope you can hear me clearly. And let's, with our hands, just see which kind of balancing we need. We need to put our left hand towards the sky. And let's just subtly feel the difference in our body, in our attention if we do that. That's for the right side. And if it's for the left side, we can put our hand toward the ground. Without any thoughts or any mantras, let's just subtly see how it feels. With our attention in the Sushumna Nadi, the central channel. See if we can bring balance to our own awareness. We can tap into the morning time stillness and the peace that still is in the atmosphere. Let us behold the thoughtless awareness. Samudra Vasane, Devi Parvata Stanamandale, Vishnu Patnim Namastubhyam, Pada Sharprasham Kshamaswa Me. Please forgive my pronunciation. O Bhumi Devi, the oceans are your garments, and you are decorated with mountain peaks. Obeisance to you, the beloved consort of Shri Vishnu. Please forgive me for touching you with my feet. From you, beloved Mother Earth, of the fragrant paste, the sandalwood worn by Shri Parvati, used to create our big brother Shri Ganesha. This morning we worship and we praise Shri Ganesha. We want to understand worshiping on a deeper level. We are awakening what is dormant within us and praising what is divine. And it is in our humility and in our enjoyment that we can be seen to be worshipping Shri Ganesha. Thank you, Shri Mataji. For bringing us closer, all from all walks of life, all of us, non-Hindus, can come to know and understand the Shri Ganesha within us. So we still have our attention on our central channel and be aware of, even as I'm speaking, what's happening within us. If we have some reactions, and we just watch them and let them go, let them pass, and return to this state that is there in the morning, is above our head. In the Sasraro Shumataji, nothing can disturb us. Yet if it does, we can watch and let it go. Dear Shramataji and all the deities, we seek your blessings. We wish to please the deities within us and emanate peace in our surroundings. And we seek the blessings of Shri Adibhumi Devi as we step each foot in front of one another today, that we can realize these blessings and spread the blessings. Upon you, beloved Mother Earth, we stand at the crossroads of man's destiny. Only through your kind love for your children are we here now. You have graciously sustained us thus far. You have given us food, water, clothing, and shelter. Oh, beloved Mother Earth, with our heads bowed, we thank you. And with our heads bowed, we come humbly to you, asking further sustenance and strength for the many long days ahead. Oh, beloved Mother Earth, now that we have grown a little and stand firmer each day, we pray to you to help clear the way as we begin to march forward. We long for the cleansing of our hearts and all the poison and hatred in all the lands. We want to stand upon you, beloved Mother Earth. We would like the righteous to return to their divine home. We hope to be many. Oh, beloved Mother Earth, give us patience as we search for our brothers and sisters. And give us detachment from all distractions. Give us perseverance in our task to walk this earth with love for ourselves and for one another. Oh, beloved Mother Earth, most of all, help us, as your seas cleanse your shores, to clean our hearts so that we may desire only that which is right. Oh, beloved Mother Earth, support us so that we may stand upon you very soon in great numbers and invoke with one mighty voice the dance of Lord Shiva. These things we most humbly pray. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Namala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for cleansing our desires. May I continuously be sensitive to the daily desires as they rise and fall. May I have humility in facing all the challenges, all the criticism that comes upon me. Please help me to understand that everything is for my benevolence. On this Wednesday, the chakra of the Swadhisthana, in our Sahaj world knowledge, we know Swadhisthana is the continent of Africa, and within the continent, we have many, many qualities. We wish to return to our strength and dignity as African people. We wish to restore all the pure knowledge within us. We wish to be protected as we evolve and join together as brothers and sisters. Give us our stories and our histories of our great deities and prophets and people. Stories of bravery, of love. They are all within us. Mother, teach us how Shri Ganesha is in the land of the land and with us. Let's watch Shri Mataji talking of Shri Ganesha Puja.
Today we have gathered here to worship Shri Ganesha. You all know what a powerful deity he is. His power comes from his innocence. When we see small children, we automatically compelled towards them, and also we want to love them, kiss them and be with us. And very innocent they are, extremely innocent. And when we worship Shri Ganesh, we have to know if we have been really innocent or not. These days, people have become extremely cunning, and they don't mind any amount of cunning. They play all kinds of cunning games on others who are innocent and simple. They can justify themselves always that whatever they are doing is the right thing in these modern times when everybody is so cunning. This cunningness can take you to the other extreme of right side, which is very much punishable, in the sense that some people develop all kinds of problems which are physical, you can say, like their hands can get paralyzed, right, or their leg can get paralyzed. Also, they can have other troubles with their liver treatments and all that. All this comes up, then to punish them, a disease of psychosomatic nature might set in. At this time, when you have these problems, All such people who suffer from the right side should worship Shri Ganesh. For example, these days the life is very, very much busy with all of you. You are extremely busy with your work and you are doing extra work, I should say, than normal. But you think you are doing a very great job about it. As a result, Shri Ganesha is neglected, and such a man can become either very dry or very self-indulgent. One of the two things come up, and he does not know where he is going. The only thing that keeps you in the middle in Sahaja Yoga is Shri Ganesha's puja, Shri Ganesha's worship, by which you can always be in the center. All these diseases of the right side can be cured by Shri Ganesha's puja. Now there are various ways people worship Shri Ganesha. But this only simple way is to remember him and sit before his photograph and take vibrations from him. That's the best way you can balance yourself. There are so many worries, there are so many struggles you have. All this can be neutralized by Shri Ganesh. He is, though innocent, he is extremely clever. And when he comes to your help, you are amazed how he works it out and how he removes all the hurdles and all the worries from it. So this is the most important deity we have. Though it's a very simple deity, the Muladhara chakra is very, very complicated. It's one of the most complicated chakras, I think, because it has many waves. It has many compartments, we can say, which all the time are vibrating and oscillating. So to steady down these, you should try to be absolutely dedicated to Shri Ganesh. Shri Ganesha, as I have told you, was incarnated as Jesus Christ. And Jesus was also a very innocent person. If he was not innocent, he would not have been crucified. But he was not a cunning fellow to see the cunning of others. His own disciple deceived him, and still he knew who it was. He never said who it was. If you see, his life is full of innocent beauty. He is such a simple-hearted personality, such a good personality, and wherever he saw anything wrong done, he used to go all out to fight it. Same with Shri Ganesh. Shri Ganesha's blessings are very important for all the people who are specially prone to some sort of a hurdle or sankat, as they call it. He is called as Sankat Vimochan, the one who takes you out of all the hurdles of life. So many of you have experienced how he has helped you in different troubles and hurdles and also different type of very, very difficult times. It is his style that he manages things so well because he is a Ganapati. Ganapati means the one who is the Lord of the Ganas. As I have told you, Ganas exist within us very nicely settled down as these bodies, small, small bodies, who report. If there's any problem, they report to the brain that there's a problem. And on the sternum bone is the is the residence, or we can say is the throne of the goddess Durga. So whenever there is any problem, we are found into some trouble, sternum bones start vibrating. And these bodies, which are ganas, get the information. Antibodies, they are called in the medical terminology. Then these ganas attack. They can target also. They know how to target the trouble and attack it. One may think that only the people who are suffering medically are helped by ganas. Is not true. Also the people who are mentally upset, who are mentally suffering, are also helped by the ganas. These ganas are so good at targeting their problems that sometimes one is surprised how things have worked out. For example, say something happens to someone, some child somewhere. Now his parents start crying for mother, and the mother is the Durga, say. Then what happens? That they immediately rush to that place. And miraculously they cure the boy. Miraculously they save. So many miraculous things that have happened in your lives, you cannot explain. But they are all due to this Ganapati's ganas. They are also small like him, and they are very active and very alert. They never sleep. Anytime there is any trouble, these ganas will go and attack the problem and find out solution for it. It is something unbelievable how they act and how they inform. I can give you so many examples that have happened like this. For example, there was a boy who got drowned in one of our ashrams in America in the swimming pool. These were all jumping for the swimming pool. I didn't like the idea of swimming pool very much because there were children there. So one boy fell down into that and was inside for about 15 to 20 minutes. Nobody knew he was there. So then they tried to find out the body of the boy. And then they found he was not there. Where is he gone? Then they discovered that he was in that swimming pool. After that, they got so frightened and they said, we just prayed to your mother that save this boy. Surprisingly, I never telephoned to any ashram. I didn't know even the address. But I asked to telephone to this number on my own. I don't know anybody's numbers. And the telephone, when I telephoned, see, one of the leaders came there and I told him, I know the boy has fallen into the water and he'll be saved. Nobody had told me anything. Don't worry, he'll be perfectly all right. Then they brought out the boy and he was treated by the doctors also, but also with vibrations. And today that boy is perfectly all right. While the doctors had said he can never survive, if there's one chance of surviving, he'll be like a dead body in a coma all the time. This boy, I have met him this time I went to America. So like this, so many things happened, and people tell me that, Mother, it's your kripa, your blessings that this has happened. In a way, it is very distantly, I should say, but because of Shri Ganesha. Now, Shri Ganesha's another quality is that extremely obedient to Mother. He does not recognize even Shiva, Vishnu, anyone. To him, his mother is everything. So he can fight with his father Shiva, he can fight with anyone, because to him is complete obedience and absolutely quick, tatpara. He just quickly understands what is the desire of the mother and he works it out. His style is otherwise very innocent, simple, childlike, but his work is tremendous. Now these ganas are also very innocent people, very innocent. But when told that you have to attend to a particular problem, they are extremely quick and they are very fast. The another thing with him is that he respects people who are chaste, who have chastity as the prime thing in their life. Chastity is very much worshipped by him. It's not only in women, but also in men. He expects chastity to be present. After getting realization, you should be absolutely chaste people. You shouldn't have your eyes roving along everywhere and sort of what you can call a very bad method of communicating with young women and young men and spoiling your chastity. Even your eyes should be clean. Even your thoughts should be clean. For that you should introspect and see for yourself what mistakes you are committing and what kind of a unchaste behavior you have. You have to correct yourself and ask Shri Ganesh to forgive you. If you ask for forgiveness, he can forgive anything. He is so innocent and beautiful that he forgives. But that is a very important thing. Our whole morality depends on our idea of chastity. We should be very chaste. So many religions have come and they have talked about chastity. But religions have become so useless now, have become without any basis, without any proper execution of what is written for them. They do all kinds of things and they call themselves Hindu, Muslims, Christians, all kinds of religions. Actually the religions have failed completely. And that's why Sri Ganesha gets after them. Another thing about Sri Ganesh is that he is created out of the Mother Earth. He is absolutely created out of the Mother Earth. So, if he doesn't like people of some country who are doing black magic or who are doing fundamentalism and where people are also having very bad morals, he creates problems for them. What happens that he tells the Mother Earth to create the earthquakes. Earthquake takes place in places where there is no respect of chastity, also where there are fundamentalists and also where there are people who are worshipping the black magic. This kind of people are attacked by him through his mother. So the Mother Earth also understands. Now we had so many earthquakes, one in Turkey, one in Taiwan, but not a single Sahajogi has died. So he protects them. He has discrimination, and only such people who are of this kind, he tries to destroy them. And he has destroyed many like this even before. Also, he is the Mother Earth's powers he has got is that he is magnetic. He attracts people towards himself. People take to him very easily as we take to children very easily. So that is magnetic power that he has got within himself. Now you will be surprised, this magnet exists also in the birds, also in many animals, but especially in the birds. That's how they can follow direction where they have to go. They are flying from, say, Siberia all the way, flying to Australia. How do they fly? And again they come back to the same. It also is in the fishes. Fishes also are found, say, in the waters which are coming from some hills. So they come to the plains for some time and again God knows how they go back to their own place. So to going back to the own place is only possible if there's a way of knowing the direction. But they know the direction. They have a sense of direction. Also they are bound by their own qualities. For example, a snake will be a snake, dog will be a dog, and a lion will be a lion. But human beings have perhaps all the animals within them. So they could be anything, you can't say, and they are too cunning to admit that they can be anything. And once they become anything like that, you are amazed how these people can be of such a low level when they are human beings. But it is so, because Ganesha has not been respected in their lives, so they can go to any level, any place. Another example, I'll give you a very big earthquake we had in India, Latur. In Latur, this was the 14th day of Sri Ganesh, where they take Sri Ganesh and put it in the sea or in the water of a river. So there in Latur, these people have been having a nice statue of Sri Ganesha. Before the statue, they dance, and they have now started playing very dirty, very bad, very bad music from some very funny films or something. It's so bad that you just can't bear it. Very bad, and that upsets Sri Ganesha. So like that they were doing to this one statue that they had, and they were dancing before it. But when they put the statue in the water, they came back home and they got drunk. And when they got drunk, they started dancing with that drinking and saying Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Like that. At that time, the earth moved, and the earthquake took away all of them inside the earth itself. They all disappeared into earth. Apart from that, there were many others also who were doing this kind of thing, were taken into the Mother Earth. And our ashram was there, a kind of a center, and around the center there was a very beautiful land, but it did not touch that land. Around it, about at least quite a long distance, a big gap came in, and there was a opening in the Mother Earth all around the center. And nobody was harmed. They were all at home, they were all right. But this happened that our ashram was not at all touched. And this is how we saved the ashram, and not a single Sahajogi died. It is really very remarkable how the protection is given by Sri Ganesh and his Ganas. So we must respect his Ganas. Very important is to see that they are all around within us. They are acting within us. They see us, what sort of person you are. And in case you try to dislodge Sri Ganesha by your misbehavior, they try to see that you again go back to normal. They give you a chance many a times, but even then you go on with your cunning and ideas about your ego. You are very badly hit by him, and that is the biggest, I should say, calamity for you people. So you must worship Sri Ganesh, but I always say don't worship every Sri Ganesh which is being created by those, we can say, artisans. Because God knows what sort of artisans they are. For money's sake they might be making Ganeshas, and they might not have got any idea of chastity. Such people make these Ganeshas, and then you worship those Ganeshas. So we are not at all helped by this. So best is, that's why Muhammad Sahib has said, don't do any worship of any idol. Because these idols are created by human beings who are not authorized to do that. They are not Swambhus, they are not created by the Mother Earth, but are copied by people who are just wanting to make money out of them. So that's how any idol you get, say from the shops, need not be worshipped.
Let's stay in our deep reflection and feel the words that Shri Mataji has shared with us and how they resonate within us. Let's take some minutes to just absorb and radiate. Shri Ganesha, I am going to be worthy of your attention. Please make me innocent, so that I am in your attention. Shri Mother, you who are Shri Ganesha, please give me wisdom and discrimination. Shri Ganesha, we are going to be worthy of your attention. Please make us innocent, so that we are in your attention. Shri Mataji, Shri Mother, you who are Shri Ganesha, please give us wisdom and discrimination. So let's just close our meditation now. Thank you all for joining, being here today. I'd ask to put our attention on President Mahama of Ghana, who has brought a motion to the United Nations General Assembly that this transatlantic slave trade should be recognized as a great crime against humanity. It's a trade that started around the 1500s, right up into neo-colonialism structures that are still with us today. And it has very great implications if this is acknowledged and was set precedent for a deeper awareness and a deeper truth and access to freedom for all of humanity. So let's put this motion in Bandan and at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji that we presented to her, and what should happen will happen in light of her will. Thank you once again, brothers and sisters. We wish you a wonderful Wednesday and look forward to seeing you back here next week, Wednesday. Thank you, Kasturi, and everybody there in the background, and all of you for all your kind attention and continued support to bring us this every Wednesday morning. So thank you once again, everybody. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day and the rest of the week. Jai Shri Mataji. Perhaps we should close by raising our Kundalini, putting ourselves in Bandhan, just to make a nice wrapping up of this time together.
Thank you, Hyacinth.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you, everybody.
All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love.